Hi guys, so I wanted to give a quick week 1 postpartum update. I am so happy to say that this is 1 week postpartum and not 43 weeks pregnant, because I might have just died. Anyway, so things are going really good. I was able to get a shower. See, clean hair. It's not my first shower or anything, but any day that I'm able to take a shower and just feel clean is great. So, it's going really well. The kids are adjusting amazing. The kids are adjusting amazingly. There's no jealousy issues whatsoever. From minute 1, they asked to hold her, and I let them. I just handed her over, supervised every time they asked, because it's exciting for them, and I don't want them to build up a resentment toward her. Here she is, and you talked about her this whole time, but now we can't touch her. So I didn't want to ever tell them no about connecting and bonding with their sister. So the only time that I'm like, hang on a minute, is if she's eating. Otherwise, I just pass it right over and let it, and they're usually done in like 30 seconds. So, that's going really well. They don't ask as much anymore as they used to. They'll just, I call it drive-by kisses. They'll just run by, kiss her on the head, and keep going with what they were doing. So it's really good. Behavior-wise, between them, they are really good. Carson has kind of been more assertive lately toward us, but that's kind of backed off now. Just kind of, if we'd ask him to do something, he'd say no, and just things like that. So we've kind of had to reroute that a little bit, but everything is back to normal with them and their their life. So let's see, postpartum healing. It's been really hard to keep me on the couch and remember that I just gave birth a week ago, because I have no pain down there. None. No pain at all. I didn't even realize that I had the one tiny stitch until like just 2 days ago, because it started to itch because it's healing. You know what I mean? Like a scab will start to itch or something like that. And I was like, oh, there really is a stitch down there. But it's not bothersome whatsoever. It doesn't affect how I get in and out of bed, stand up, sit down, nothing. It's really been just perfect. Postpartum bleeding. At my 2-day visit, I found out that I felt like I was hemorrhaging after the birth. I never felt lightheaded, but just the gushes and the continuous clotting, and I mean, just there was blood everywhere. But I was responding to I call them cocktails, that my midwife was giving me, and she was able to control it. So it was never like emergency status hemorrhage, but nonetheless, it did happen, and I knew that, but she didn't say anything right away, because she knew, kind of how my husband felt about it. He would have been just so nervous, and there wasn't any reason to get nervous. So she just kind of was like, yes, Megan, you're bleeding a lot, but we're, take this. And so she was really good about it. I'm really thankful. She didn't say anything until after the 2-day visit. She was like, you know what happened? And I was like, yes, I know. So, but anyway, since then, postpartum bleeding, it's been fine. I haven't had any issues. About 3 days ago, well, it was the day that we went to go get her newborn portraits done. So day 5, I came home and I felt like just the tiniest little, not even a gush, but more like and I know this sounds TMI, it's kind of like a little plop. And I was like, oh gosh, not again. And not again hemorrhage, I just meant the bleeding was kind of slowing down, and so you can feel it. And I was like, no, I don't want it to start back up again. So, so I just took it easy, and it's gone back down to almost nothing. So I'm not brave enough to not wear a pad or anything, but it's definitely slowed down. So that's good. And let's see, nursing is going good now. Apparently I had a brain fart and forgot that you actually have to teach the newborn how to latch on properly. And so I was dealing with scabbed nipples for a few days, but that's all good. We worked on her latch really diligently for, a good 2 days, and it's all good now. So she's good, and it's almost like I can go back to lazily nursing her. I just, you know, kind of guide her in the right direction. She does the rest, and it's perfect now. So that's going great. She sleeps just like a baby should sleep. She wakes up to eat and to be changed, and that's perfect. So she's sleeping like a baby. And let's see, what else newborn stuff? Oh, cloth diapering is going great. Nighttime is kind of ugh, but really I have figured out that I need more like good fitteds. Like, think like Muddaquin Baby or Sustainable Babyish fitteds or something with like multiple layers, because that is like the bulletproof, no leak solution for us. But I only have one Muddaquin. What was I thinking? So I think I'm going to get some more because she's pretty long and slender. So I think that they'll last. Not to mention, I can always sell them, so I'm not worried about like spending the money on them or anything like that. So I do think I'm going to get some more Muddaquin fitteds to fit underneath her her wool cover. And so I guess to wrap everything up, things are going great. Second time, third time, fourth time moms, don't forget you have to teach your newborn how to latch on properly every time from the beginning. And as far as nighttime cloth diapering, make sure you have thought about a good solution. So, yeah, I think that's about it. And if you've got any more questions about anything, I'll, you know, just leave them below. I just try to do this real fast while everybody's leaving me alone, hiding in the bathroom. So, yeah, if you've got any questions, just leave them below. It's been fun to see y'all again. So actually, I'll show y'all what Belly looks like 1 week postpartum. So it looks about, I don't know, 14, 16 weeks pregnant, but it's not bad. So there's that, and there's what it looks like, just with nothing. My line's still crooked. It's still very dark. It's almost darker now that it's all like together. Still got some hip action here, but you know, 1 week postpartum, I'm fine. I'm not complaining at all. And my weird belly button, ugh. I can't see the mole anymore, so that makes me happy. I hate that mole that sticks out. So, yeah. So that's 1 week. And, I will do, I'm trying to think what update I'll do. I'll definitely do a little video of Violet and show y'all her here in just a little while. So we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.